Hey, what's going on? It's Bill Burr, and it's time for the Monday Morning Podcast for Monday, January 18th, 2016. How's it going? How are ya? I am recording this Sunday afternoon and in Vancouver, Canada, doing two shows here tonight. It's halftime. Actually, third quarter just started of the Broncos Steelers. I missed Seattle and Carolina. I know that must have been a great fucking game. It kills me. You know, you never know when you book the fucking gigs that a game like that is going to be on. But I imagine that was as good as the score looked. And, of course, I'm up here in Canada, and I don't know. They just went to Boomer and all those guys at halftime, and all they did was interview Cam Newton. They asked him one question, you know, and he didn't answer, you know. He just talked, didn't give an answer about anything. They were like, what do you think you did the second half to, blah, 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 blah. And he just goes, well, you know, our offense and our defense and, of course, the special teams, you know, everybody's got a job to do. And they get out there and they try to get it done. And fortunately today we were able to get out there and execute some of the things we've been working with all this week. And, you know, next week we got another person that we're going to be playing. I should say a team, not a person. We got a team we're going to play. And we just hope that, you know, we're just going to try to keep it going because, you know, we're trying to win a championship here. And by then you're just like, what the fuck did I even ask you? I wonder if, you know, because athletes, anything they fucking say, they're going to take it out of context. So they get trained to just answer and not say anything, just like a politician. I wonder if you can fucking turn that off. You know, if you stay in the league long enough, if you drive your wife nuts, you know. Honey, do you know where my shoes are? Well, you know, you own a lot of stuff, and sometimes that stuff gets misplaced. But all you can do is just try to fire on all cylinders and try to find the things that you can have. And if you can find them, you can find them. And if you can't, then you got to move on to the next thing. But, you know, as always, I'm always looking towards next week. And another thing that's going to be lost, and if it's lost, we're definitely going to do everything we can to find it, the offense, defense, and the special teams. You're not helping me. Anyways, yeah, so I'm up here in Vancouver. God damn it, it's fucking beautiful up here. Fucking gorgeous, man. Especially when you live in, you know, where the hell I live, which was not designed to have really anybody living there other than, I guess, maybe some indigenous people sending smoke signals, you know, probably sending smoke signals that, you know, can you find any food? Because we can't. I'm sick of eating snake. And do you want to get the fuck out of here? However the fuck you do that with smoke signals. It must have been pretty goddamn simple, right? The smoke signals, if they even did it, or is that just another Hollywood thing that they threw a blunt? I mean, how do you even fucking do that? I guess obviously you got to put the fire out, right? Oh, how the fuck would you do that, you know? All right, one big puff of fucking, so you got to know what kind of wood to burn. What a pain in the ass. Jesus Christ, you know when you get lost remember getting lost at the mall before a fucking cell phone? That was unbelievable. Forget about back then. If you get lost, you were fucked. Hey, anybody see, what the fuck was that guy's name? Old fucking Redface, where'd he go? Done. I mean, how long do you look? You can't really yell. You're going to attract wild animals. Just walking around the woods. Hey, Eddie, the fuck are you? This isn't funny, man. Anyways, but you come up here after leaving the desert. Whenever I say the desert, I always think of that great Greg Giraldo, rest his soul joke, where he just did that whole thing about how eloquent the notes were that soldiers wrote during the Civil War. You know, versus some of the letters from people coming back from Iraq. I can't remember how the fuck it went. It's really hard to be out here with your ball sticking to your leg out here in the desert. You know, I remember the difference between desert and dessert. 2 S's for dessert, more calories. Right? There you go. That's how I do it. And don't even ask me to spell restaurant because I won't even fucking remember. So anyways, I'm up here in Vancouver. So we go to fucking land. And just, oh my God, all the lush greenery, all the lakes, all the water, everything we don't have down in L.A. Beautiful houses. I guess it's expensive as shit up here. And they were saying how a lot of Asian people, you know, not indigenous, foreigners, You know, they got to get rid of their fucking money. They got to wash their money, or I don't know what the fuck it is. Their government's going to take it all. So they use this place up here like a Swiss bank, and they buy like super expensive places for cash, which drives the housing market up. It's fucking nuts, man. Anytime you go to another country, you just hear the shit that they're fucking dealing with. You always think like you come up here, Canada's going to have no fucking problems. You know, you watch one Michael Moore documentary that just gives you a complete, like, misinterpretation of what the fuck is going on up here. So I guess they had to make some sort of law that you couldn't do something like that. I can't remember what the fucking person told him. Went all the way to the fucking Supreme Court. It was like a group of people from Asia that were so rich that they actually sued an entire country for not letting them either come into the country or buy a bunch of shit over here that drove the housing market and stuff up or something like that, or buy their citizenship. I can't even fucking remember. But that's the charm of this podcast. You know, I get a little information. I barely remember half of it, and I just fucking run with it. That's all. So anyways, so it went all the way to the Supreme Court, and then they were just finally like, yeah, you kind of have to be from this country for us to give a fuck about you, you know, to like win a lawsuit. So, see you later. And it ended. I guess the lawyer for them knew the whole way going all the way up that it wasn't going to happen. You know, they weren't going to win it. He just took their money. He probably had to sit there and work on his, I'm disappointed we lost Two-Face, you know, as he took all their fucking money.